They ain't ready, steady aim at the target. I'm flooding the market, a break from the garbage. An artist, sensitive about mind pardon. No margin for error, flawless be rarer. The black cat goddess, you walking with a panther. Painting these pictures with words like Samantha, my guy.
Hey, it's your girl, Madam Money, aka Trap, and welcome to the official Salt in the Game album review of Maino's Die a Legend. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and let's get it. Now, I'm gonna tell you right here, right now, because I'm from Bed-Stuy, when this shit drop, it's always a Stuy nigga, or it's always gonna rep another Stuy nigga, and I didn't even know that this shit was gonna be released, but somebody sent me the album and was like, make sure you check it out. So this is where we at with it, and it's a dope project. It's all right. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a couple things here and there we're gonna get into, but you know, Maino, I don't care. I'm gonna always be like, you see me, hi hater, hi hater, hi hater, all day all night on niggas. I ain't gonna front. I like the project that he dropped last year too. The name of it escapes me, but he had a track on there called Big Homie, and I really did like that as well. I think that actually kicked off the album, if memory serves me correct. This joint here though, Die a Legend, it starts off with Not Your Average, and this is alright. It's crazy because like throughout this track right here, he's telling you he's grown now. He won't leave the party alone. Like, this is the same man that got Club Perfection shut down in my mind. You feel me? Legendary fight that popped off in the strip club out there. But this is just showing you that he's grown, and that, you know, he's like dealing with his mortality. That's something that goes on throughout this whole project. It's kind of eerie to me, to be honest with you, but that's something that goes on this whole project. He's dealing with his mortality on this album. Yeah, y'all not invited to come to my funeral. You feel me? That type of thing is going on here. Next track on here, Dead Benji's Blue Faces, featuring a cat called Lyric Valley, and he is all over this project. He does most of the hook work on this project, Lyric Valley, and he brings that trap element to it, that so that like Maino don't have to do it himself, which is kind of like, it's really actually refreshing, because you have those trap elements that's, you know, running the game right now. You feel me? Against like a real like gritty, grimy rap type of scenario going on here. So I appreciate Maino for taking that step, because not only that, this is one of those type of things that ties like two generations together. It's giving, you know, the real hip hop heads what they want, and it's giving the you know, the trap hip hop heads what they want to at the same time, and it meshes together really, really well on here, on the whole project actually. The next joint on here, Hail Mary 2020, again with Liver Valley on the hook. When they bury me, hope they remember me like Biggie, nigga. When I die, throw a parade for me like Nipsey, nigga. I'm gonna tell you, he's such a staple in the style. Like, not even to be playing into it. Like I said, he fears his mortality on this whole thing. Like, yo, that shit will not go by unnoticed. Like, niggas is gonna remember you, Maino. Like, you scaring me across this whole project. Don't talk like that. I know everybody's getting up in age. You feel me? But, you know, stay in your lane and just do what you gotta do. Stop, you know what I mean? Stop playing into this. Don't dwell on it too much. Ballin' Tomorrow, Never Promise. Look what they did to Kobe and shit like that on this album. That he just like dealing with his mortality this whole album. It's not like a midlife crisis, it's like a midlife awareness. You understand? And a lot of niggas won't understand that till they get to that point where, you know, you like 30, 35 or 40 or 45 or somewhere in there where you got to deal with these things. So it's not like, you know, a crisis. I want to say he's having a crisis on here. I'm just saying, like, he's very aware of like, he's having a like a midlife revelation where he's putting all the childish things behind and just like preparing for everything going forward. But it's really weird to hear this type of thing coming from Maino. It's like a real grown man's album, and just like, he's been around for so long. It's like, it's just really crazy to hear this go down like this on here. Still here, featuring Handsome Rel. He's on here a couple of times here. I want to smell my roses while I'm still here. Like, this what I'm saying. It's all these inflections of like, dog, do you know something we don't? Are you sick? Or what is going on? Is COVID scaring you to death? Do you owe a nigga money? Are they after you? Like, you're the hood tough dude. You really don't have no problems. You feel me? Like I'm saying, like, niggas, like, I don't know. You got got a bunch of haters? Do you feel it? Do you smell it in the air? Like, sometimes I feel like death is fucking calling me, man. I wouldn't understand. Like, are you going through that on this album? Because it's just over and over again that I'm getting these type of, like, I don't know. It's really weird. It made me look at myself like, damn, nigga, am I next? Like, just on some real shit. But the project is dope. Next track on here, Young Niggas, and it's an introspective track. Again, just putting childish things behind and talking to the young niggas. He's saying he's praying for these niggas on to come up because it's like 10 times as like a murderous, 10 times more violent than it was for them on the come up, and he just praying for all the young niggas to get clarity and get through this time period in their life. This is pain. I'm not trying to preach, nigga, but I'm telling you, like, he's talking to these people on this album like he knows something we don't. It's really crazy. Next track on here, Ride featuring O Wave, Bleezy, and Lyric Valley again. That's a trap track, true trap track, but Maino, he stays in his lane. He's not trying to be a trap artist or give you trap cadence or play even into the trap beat like that on there. He's sticking to what he does, but he's got all these other elements going on around him that it sounds really good. You feel me? I was surprised by this. Cheat Code featuring Handsome Rel and Shaq Woods. Again, just another hard track on here. You feel me? In My City is the next track on here. This is like that gritty party track. You feel me? That's the one I always be like pushing for, that gritty party track. He's giving you that on here. It's called In My City. Next track on here, Catch a Vibe featuring French Montana and KG Picasso. This is a girl track. This is like, him. It's not a slow track at all. It's still hard. It's still, what you're looking for. But this is just him playing into the ladies a little bit, telling them to come through and catch a vibe. Him and French Montana on here. The next track on here is called The Rat Theme. All right, and like the expose all your niggas, rolled on all your niggas, how you live knowing that you told on all your niggas. And it's just like really talking about snitching and how could you live with yourself snitching when you was part of all of this stuff. It like everybody, whenever now a snitch come up, it's just like, oh, you talking to 6ix9ine personally, but you feel me, this is for all the niggas that go through this shit, because there's 1,000 6ix9ines out there that y'all niggas don't know and don't talk about, but they are talking about you right now in the precinct and they fucking telling on you. So make sure you well aware of this fact. Next track on here, Phases. This is like Hustler's track. This is like, when his Hustler track, my Hustler's on 1,000. He says on this is a Hustler's track. But like I said, Lyric Valley always bringing this track element around Maino on this joint. Next track on here, Fearless featuring CeeLo Green. CeeLo Green just dropped project with the Goody Mob that I necessarily did not care for, but that review is definitely on the channel. Y'all check it out when y'all get a chance. Next track on here, I Can't Breathe, and this is the Ready or Not. They flipped the Ready or Not beat, Fuji's Ready or Not, and this is his like community conscious track. So you feel me? He's showing you he's aware. Like I'm saying, this like album is, I'm not saying it's heavy, right? Because when we say stuff is heavy, it's usually like the lyrics themselves be a little bit heavy, but this is just like a real like midlife awareness type album. I don't know what to say. Like, Jadakiss made Ignitus this year, and we said, that's grown man bars and music and stuff, but I don't think that shit was like as heavy as this. Like, this man really act like he's facing the Grim Reaper at any given moment's notice, and the shit is kind of troublesome, but I'm glad I listened to it, because this is one of the like most like just cohesive run through albums that you could just listen to. But this constant thing, like, it bothers me. Like, I don't even know, like, I'm shaking and shit. I don't know what to do. Last track on here, Kill My Pain. That's another community conscious track featuring Jim Jones. I really like this joint, you feel me, for like all the reasons I said. Like I said, it's really crazy to see an artist that basically grew up, like, he's from my hood. I'm well aware of him. I used to see Maino, while I used to ride the bus going to Fulton Street. He used to be outside his motherfucking apartments and shit in his house on his block and at the corner store and shit over there. So to see like Maino come this far, always respected what he brung to the table when it came to the game, and how he always, gives back to the community. He throws basketball games. He gives book bags away at school time. He gives Christmas gifts away to, in the community centers in my community. So I always respected him for that fact. But this right here, I'm telling you, when I want y'all to listen to it. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I'm, trying to put something there that ain't there. But let me know how you feel about like the tone of this album when it comes down to the content. All right, let me know what's good with that, and let me know how you feel about the mix of like, you know, um, traditional hip hop and this trap vibe that he's bringing around here. But I'm about to get out of here. I'm Madam Money. You can follow me on Twitter and IG at Madam Money Says. That's MADAMMONUYSAYS. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and let me know how you feel about this. You feel me? Because this is way, way, way different coming from Maino, like even sonically and content wise. Just let me know how you feel about it. But check it out. Peace.